We're going live to talk to my friends. Friends. Guys, what's going on? How you doing? Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Flippity doodah, flippity a. I feel down in the dumps. That's all I've got to say. I hope that everyone is doing super well. What's going on? So, it's your job this evening to talk about food to me and to cheer me up. And it's my job to keep you entertained with my singing and apple shaking. We've got a few people in the house. I'm very glad to see that. 10. I'm glad. It's a good start. I'm a puppet. G'day. Kylie. How you doing, mate? Kyle's, what's up? Rhiannon. Kylie's Card Craft. G'day, mate. Andrew, what's going on? Para. Sup. Roscoe, how you doing, mate? Coffee. Octo. Octo, you're handsome, mate. There we go. We got that out of the way. Let's have a look here. Katie Kate, what's going on? Leftovers for dinner tonight. Still got laryngitis and can't be bothered cooking. Yeah. Isn't there someone else who can, flip a burger? Someone else can flip a burger. Oh, what is going on, dude? So basically, let's get this one out of the way nice and quickly, all right? If you're not on the Flip Fam and Facebook, my dad's really crook. He's in hospital. I'm down in the dumps. He's really, really sick. He's got a bleed on the brain, not making a lot of sense. He's got double pneumonia, pleurisy, and COVID. So he doesn't feel at all well. Kaz, all right. Wait, sorry. Wait a second. You made $15 just then. You'll resell for 52 or so. One day I went red in the face again. I'm so unfit. I'm getting a walking pad thing, right? You can't run on it, thank God. It only moves at walking speeds. Yeah, see, straight away, Rhiannon's there. Hey, Para, thank you. Seriously. I appreciate that. Dad's crook is in hospital. I'm worried about him. He was in emergency. I was there this morning. I've got to phone the hospital back up later today and, tonight and just say, hey, have you been moved? Hey. So, yeah, that's a thing. Kyle's, don't. I'm elderly. I think I just headbutted the light. Thank you, mate. So, yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. But if I'm not my normal, well, I don't even know what my freaking normal is. So, yeah, it is just one of those things. If you need him moved into an octopus. So, yeah, thank you so very much, guys. And I'm glad that we're all here talking about stuff. How are you doing? How are your sales? What are you having for dinner? We are not organized. We don't have, we've got 2 protein choices. Ali's laughing. We don't have protein choice called whiskey here at the moment. But we do have lentils. Ali actually makes really nice lentils. Is it dal? Yeah. Is it dal? Dal? Anyhow, we've got lentils. We've got eggs. And we've got 4-day-old corned beef. Yeah, hear that? Yeah, I don't have any. Squid and chips. You're learning. Dude, I made that. Fun fact, if you're not used to seeing me, hi, Tori, Geelong-Flipper. How you doing? YouTube, subscribe, memberships, all that sort of stuff. Full-time reseller. Yep. Any sympathy channel memberships, just because I'm a bit down in the dumps. I keep forgetting to bring the Thomas whistle in. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Getting the cars up, doing a fry up. I like that. I like that. Thank you, Fairy Cakes. Chrissy, you're having gluten-free Wheat Bix for dinner. I get that. I get it. I get it. I used to love here. I don't know about the gluten-free part, but Wheat Bix when I was a kid with a truckload of sultanas on them. Bloody wonderful. Okay, so yeah, my eBay's been all over the place. These are mint slices, but I think the Aldi ones, I don't know. Mint slice, cup of Care Bear tea. Joey, how are you, mate? Welcome, welcome. Wolf, that's awesome. That's awesome. I think we packed. Ali did. I sort of helped. No, I helped. Over 40 things. Is that including my eBay? We did about 50 packages today. But part of that was because everything got shot to poo when I called Dad and he wasn't making any sense. So we raced over there. So some of the postage was from yesterday. Some of it was fresh today. I'm a little bit behind with my videos for you guys. Not that you're expecting them as such, but I like to do a daily. So it's going to be a bit of a time travel. Like, for example, I'll refer to this live in the next video because I'll have done it. I haven't finished today's video. Okie dokie. Hey, Beck, how are you, mate? Corned beef mash. Oh, yes, actually. That's a good feed. As I looked over at Ellie going, oh no, we don't have anything. We haven't done our food shopping because once again, it's just been all over the place. Hey, Kyles, you can say the word on here. It's just I don't know if they're not liking. I don't want to risk saying eBay on whatnot in case they. I don't know. I don't know what sort of AI is running it. You know how, like on eBay, you're not allowed to say to people, "Hey, come and check me out," or rather, pay me through PayPal or external links. I don't know. It's like here you can though. It doesn't matter. Rhiannon, what happened? That's hilarious. She didn't do anything wrong. Ha ha, Rhiannon. You're being punished for nothing. Okay. Oh, I have actually found the Goths raving to the Thomas theme. Yes, yes, yes. Had a couple of good wins. I sold a Nathan Drake statue that I picked up at a garage sale for $10. I sold that for 120. It's heading over to South Africa. Bloody bizarre, isn't it, when you send stuff overseas? But no, that was a good win. 10 into 120. Okay, so Octo ate ice cream and it fell onto the phone screen and banned Rhiannon. Okay. DG, I thought you were. I apologize. You're not disappointing. I love you. But like I said, I never like saying your name because I don't think you are. Far from. So yeah, I had that one. Sold some shoes, which was good for $30 each. Paid about $2 for each of them. Got $12 to $15 for DVDs that one I sold for $30 that I paid $1 for, which was good. Less ice cream incidents. Linda, I know that, but it's being tracked and it is insured. So Thomas says people in here keep calling my name. You know I like Thomas. Dun, 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 dun. I like the money that Thomas gives me. The trains are cool though. I've got a whole heap, and I said to Ellie, "Oh, I really like these. I might start collecting them, writing colourful things." I just saw a little win then being posted by Naomi. She said her first repeat buyer, which is awesome. Thank you, mate. No, Ali and I, it's just, it is one of those things. And I guess I will say this to you guys, because I know some of you want to be a full-time seller and leave your day job. But just don't forget, at the moment, it's like, at the moment, the reselling part isn't really top of mind, but I still spent I spent the last 4 hours listing, because if I don't get paid. I don't have a buffer. So, which is, partly my fault and partly growing the business. But just think about stuff like that, guys. If you've got obligations, financial obligations, kids that you're responsible for still, doing this full time, it has its risk element. So just make sure you're doing your numbers, because, yeah, I don't want to do it today. I would have rather go back into the hospital in the afternoon. But if I don't do that, then I get, little love letters from the bank saying, "We like your house." 8-arm Woody. I don't even know what those are, Chrissy. I'm the worst person for Pokemon stuff. I mean, let's face it, guys. I sold my first Pokemon card ever and had it returned as a fake. I still don't know if it is. Yeah, the full time thing. Just be sure. Just be sure you're built for it, because all it takes is one bad day and you don't want to do stuff, and it leads to another bad day, and then all of a sudden you're not paying your rent, or you haven't got food, or that snowball becomes a bloody avalanche very quickly if you're not careful. And that's why we just went, you know what, bugger it, even though we're sad, I'm still going to talk to everyone tonight, and I'm still going to do my work. So I did. I've got my drafts. I'm working on them now. I'll show you. They've been good. And hopefully this will motivate you guys too. So this is what I've been working on during the day. Yes, there will be some Care Bears on the market. I got a whole stack of Paw Patrol stuff. So I'm just dragging the photos over now. I was. Seinfeld complete. Sex and the City, which doesn't sell well anymore. Like, my price at $34.99 is a bit too high. But the Paw Patrol stuff is pretty decent. So, and it was included in a bunch of Matchbox cars that I got for, I think it was $5. But yeah, the rest, the photos are all taken for these. I've just got to chuck them on, add them up. And then I think we're going to get out and about tomorrow, and all of our packing's done, so nothing's required until Thursday. So yeah, we're going to get out. Brizzy, what's going on? Rhiannon. Okay, Facebook message. That's fine. Thank you, mate. I'll get back to you. It's just I barely answered anyone, and so many of you did reach out. So thank you. Hey Laura, how you doing, mate? What's going on? Oh wow, okay. Yeah, I understand now. Octo has to sell himself on the corner for money. But yeah, Chris is asking, do the arms help him work multiple corners? I don't know if he's selling stuff he can hand to people, Chrissy. I'm just saying, I don't make the rules, all right? You'll have to ask Minion J. Maybe actually Octo's pushing Minion J out there. As the Beastie Boys once said, shake your rump. But yeah, so Paw Patrol, Care Bears, Para, Care Bears, Para. It's only two. They're not big, about that big. Minion trafficking. I am glad you timed it to see the live. That's good. Awesome source. So yeah, I've been doing that. I have they're in my drafts. They're in the drafts. I need to figure out. They're in my drafts because I just want to figure out how much stuff I've listed today, so as I can work out if I've given myself a complete day off tomorrow. Probably bad luck regardless, but yeah, have a day off. Oh wow, yes, you know the lyrics. I like this. But yeah, that's yeah. I love that. I love that band, Bloodhound Gang. Hiya. Okay, g'day guys, Tori here. When I'm not eating minced slice, I'm drinking cups of tea. Yes, and contemplating canned soup for dinner. Hey mate, how you doing, Ash? Yeah, I am. I wanted to come on here because it's been Ali's job to keep me cheered up all day. But we were at the offsite, and all of a sudden I heard a stupid voice, and it was my friend Tony. It was a little bit of a little bright up. I knew he had a storage unit there, but I didn't realize it was in the same row as ours. Yeah, I didn't know it was in the same row as ours. Now, let's have a look here. Are they listed? Oh my goodness me, Rhiannon. You found the same My Little Pony. Have you guys gone back and listened to my video about customers? Can I give you some advice? Firstly, how is everyone going? Who is on Whatnot? How are you going with it? Don't forget, you've got a month of no fee. So do as many lives as you feel personally comfortable with. I know they can be overwhelming, but no fees means you can clear out a whole bunch of stuff. I've got a Whatnot going tomorrow live. I'm going to be doing some of my die cast. So come and have a bit of fun. I don't know how they'll go, but I'm going to do it. Yeah, look, watch this though. Make sure the cats aren't behind me. Now I'm traveling. Mate, I've got technology in this place, right? And even the arms of the chair move, see? Technology. Well done. Well done. I have noticed that you guys are rocking it pretty hard on there. I'm getting my stuff. And I know that Zeke asked, did I earn the 150? And yes, I did earn 150 for my stuff, and Octo got the 100 for being my referee. So it does work. And put your own codes out there to your social media, guys. You don't have to use mine if you want to try to make some money. Refer to people. I mean, mine will work better. So let me say that again. You can use your own reseller referral code, right? But mine will work better. It won't. Please don't take me literally for all this stuff. Use your own. Make some money if you can. Go for it. Do it. All right. So, yeah. Well, I don't know. I just kept it as money. Let's see here. My next live is going to be at 8 o'clock tomorrow. If you are not familiar, just look up the Geelong-Flipper on the Whatnot and click the bookmark or follow. Got over 400 followers now. Thank you guys for helping me with that. I think the more people that follow, the more it probably pushes it out to other people. So I do appreciate that. New Joy, how you doing, mate? So look there. Okay, you're brave doing sports cards. I know nothing about them. Hey, Michelle. I don't know if I said hello before. If not, I apologize. I generally keep up with everyone joining. What category did Paragirl sign up on? Now, something I do want to tell you guys as well. Something I do want to tell you guys as well is if you look now, there's a lot more categories that you can sell under. If you go down to the, when you're listing stuff, there's a category called and whatnot. And if you go in there, there's a truckload of other ones. Like tomorrow, my die cast is literally under category die cast cars. It's going to be smashing them out. See how we go. I'm not checking them. I'm literally going to grab a bag that I've got from at the offsite filled with die cast and punching them through. But then again, if we're still out, because we might be out, I just forgot. It's meant to be a day off. If we're not back in time, then I'm just not going to do it. I'm just not going to do it. Okay, we've got some good questions here. Ash says, do you see yourself moving more to whatnot in the future, or will eBay always be your primary platform? Ash, at the moment, eBay 100%. Yes. I think you'd be nuts to leave that platform. As much as I like whatnot, and I'm trying to reach out to them and learn more about it, they're still relatively unproven over here. Yes. I think between referrals and all that and 5 shows, we've had revenue of just over $2,000, which has been fantastic. We've moved a fair bit of stock that wouldn't have Well, if you're having a sing-along, sing it loud, sing it strong. Yes. Yes, I'm still with Optus, and it's stormy here. Very windy, and couldn't get mobile, couldn't get internet, but it's just reconnected. I did have a look. It looks as though iNet might supply this building. But yeah, it's just, I did message them the other day and put them in prepared. Welcome back, Cotter. Yes. No, SJK. Nah, it's here. It's Optus. It's Optus, and I messaged them, and they've started doing the whole, we can understand why you want to go to a new supplier. In other words, F off and go to the new supplier because it's too much trouble for us. Frustratingly. Mint slice. Well, the chocolate ones. What did you guys, what were we talking about in my absence? I haven't watched a lot of Rockstar Flipper. What's a TIO? Benix, please. Pretty. I just looked. No, you didn't. I swear to God, when I was at Ali's place up near Toowoomba, or Ali's parents up near Toowoomba, I put in Starlink into their house for their mum, for my mother-in-law. And it works perfectly. The Starlink worked crazy good. And like I'd get like 50 megabits here, and she was getting like 280 megabits off a satellite. All right, let's have a look here. I'll see if I can. Out of print. OOP means out of print. So, like the Dr. Seuss books, they're out of print. You never write that they're banned. You say they're out of print. I haven't inquired with Aussie Broadband because it's been dad and work over the last day and a half anyhow. And yeah, I did communicate with Optus thinking they'd try to send someone out or help me somehow. And it's so bizarre. I've had my mobile phone with them for like 20 years, I think. And I said, I've been with you guys for 20 years and never had issues till I got here. And they said, no, you've been with us for 9 years. No, it's been over 20. But even 9's a long time. I get that. To the left on the red coat, can you see Poppet? That's Kenichi. That's Kenichi asleep there. Don't know which way I've got to turn it. See? Not Poppet. Now, did I miss what TIO stands for? I think I did because I still don't know what it is. Michelle says, "Can you get the mobile Starlink?" That's a really good idea. It's just look. Let's play a game. It's all money. It's money I don't have. Not woe is me, but just literally, it's money I don't have. All right. So let's play a game called Shopping Together. Oh, okay. Thank you. Let's play a game called Shopping Together because it's fun. All right. So, residential, connect at home, but you watch what they do now. So, we'll go. Oh, wait. Do we have to do something else here? Order now. Okay. View availability. Why are we going there? We need to be in Australia. No, really. I don't have a lot of faith in this process. Okay. So it says it's available. Optus dropped out yet again. I had a conversation with them yesterday, and they don't give two S's that I'm not happy. So it's time to leave. But then Dad got crook, so I stopped looking. All right, so it's available. So we go order now. Go order now. All right, so as you can see, it's $139 a month. I currently pay $80, and I'm going to be up for $550 for the machine. So, wham! It's a lot of money. Yes, it's very, very clever. Like I said, we used it just an hour out of Toowoomba, and it worked perfectly, perfectly. And I think the traveling one costs even more again. Though the traveling one would kind of be good when we knew we were both going to be at the offsite. It isn't. It looks like it is, but it's not. Does that monthly? No, my phone plan's on a separate thing. I don't know why, but they never. I was on a very old plan, mobile plan, which was quite cheap. And if they couldn't bundle it, they said, because thank you, New Joy. They couldn't bundle it for me, basically. Okay, so do we think adding in? We may. Yeah, Joey, I know, mate. It's $139 a month. So all of a sudden, I've got to find an extra $50. But do we? Let's go back here for a second because there's a good question. All right, I'm going to have to look into it more, Timsy. Do all my homework for me, thank you. Basically, taking photos for your Whatnot stream, it all depends on what you want to do. SJK, have you watched my or anyone's Whatnot streams yet? All I do basically is I just create an item and I call it the same thing. And I create, well, actually, let's do something fun, all right? I'll just see, as long as I'm not showing customer names, I'll show you guys the back end of the Whatnot, all right? Would you like me to do that? Would that be interesting? Well, bad luck, I'm doing it. Okay, so just so as you can see here, all right, let's have a look here. We'll share it, and I can actually explain. It's probably going to be a lot better. Okay, welcome to Whatnot. This is me. Upcoming stuff. All right, so this is the same stuff that you guys all look at. Yeah, the money's still sitting there, mate. I know that. I don't know why it hasn't gone back to you, but okay, so this is Whatnot. Okay, so what you do here, I wanted to show you guys something. We've got shows, 405 followers. Appreciate that. Now, my internet is slow and pathetic, but this site is slow as well. So basically, all you do, let's pretend that we've scheduled a show. You'd be clicking on schedule a show, and then I'll edit the show just because I've already made it. Okay, so you name the show, Diecast Carnage, 23rd. I don't know. Ali and I might be out all day. I might be cancelling that, but bookmark it just in case. It's going to be Diecast Cars, Hot Wheel Matchbox. These are now selectable tags in Whatnot. And I've already got my moderators if anyone else does want to help, though. But New Joy's there as always. Ledbetter, Clint, and Boo Wabbit started to help as well. Yeah, look, it's valid, SJK. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to show you it in a second, all right? This will just give you all a better understanding of how we run a Whatnot when Ali and I are working on them together. We try to make it as easy as possible. So that sounds amazing. Don't stop. It's cute as. Ali bought slime, from Kmart with glitter and stuff in it. It makes a popping noise. It's really cool. Oh, darling, did you get your phone back? I'm back on regular internet, that's all. No, pop it. All right. So, no, I don't need it, darling. It's back on regular. Can I quickly show them the slime? It's this stuff. It feels so... No, I don't. It feels so horrible. Anyhow, we're grown-ups in this house. So, yeah, then I made a... I'll show you something funny in a second too, because I made an image previously. I'll see if I can just grab it off another screen. And I just want you guys to try to figure out if it looks as though me and Foulmouth had a love child. Oh, no, it's there. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I don't have to move it over, actually. I'm going to show you for 2 seconds, and I can't see you laughing, but I expect you to be. Okay, watch this. So this is me if me and Foulmouth had a baby. And now Poppets decided to come and stare at me. Check that out. I contacted him and I've said, Andrew, This is what you got to look forward to. Just I've still got the hair. Bloody amazing. All right, let's go back here. All right, so anyhow. Oh my God, come on. Is this what you want? All right, so this is Pop It. If she shows her anus, it's not my fault, all right? It's not that kind of show. Hello. How are you, sweetie? It's pretty cute. She's got a horn on one of her ears and she knocked it off the other. The horn is called cancer. But because she's got an irregular heartbeat, they can't treat her for it because it'll probably kill her. But she knocked it off the other day. Didn't you, sweetie? But it's growing back already. Anyhow, no, there is no show. Okay, so Diecast Carnage, right? You could add a video if you wanted. This is what I'm starting to do. You don't have to, but I suggest you do. Make profiles, okay? So what I've got there, guys, shipping costs. I'm not giving away postage anymore. That's a mugs game. Unless you're doing trading cards, all of our customers understand we're not here to lose money. Yes, we may be selling stuff a bit cheaper. We're not here to lose money. You don't need a bill after working really hard streaming and getting out of your comfort zone. No. So they have now, Whatnot have done this to protect us. There's shipments. I think it's under shipments. No, that's some of ours. So go back here. It's really weird that the catch up doesn't happen as fast. So like, where is it? Where is it? Inventory. Where's my shipping profile? I'll go to here anyhow because this is just as good at the moment. So this is the product, die-cast in your uncle's used car yard. Yeah, the lives do turn into the Pop It show. She's too cute. All right, so now we're going to go into this, hopefully. I couldn't be bothered finding a photo, so I just reused it. Okay, but see what I've done here. So we've got the categories, title, what I'm holding, and SJK, this is what I was talking about too. It's like, so it's literally because the whole thing's videoed by Whatnot, and I'm live streaming too. But what happens is I'll be holding, say I'm selling the Apple, right? The video, as the timer counts down, videos that auction, do not put your anus on my head. And then Ali can look at that. Generally, it's recorded and we write the names down on a piece of paper. But then if you can see, I've got 1,000 cars for sale. No, I don't. Oh, I do. I've got 5,000. But it just lets me keep doing the same thing. Up, another sale, and it just goes run again, run again. So I've got my start price at $3. And yeah, I'll just keep running until either we want to stop or we'd sell out, which won't happen. You're very welcome, New Joy. Okay, so that's how that's done. But important bit over here, I'll see if I can move it a bit for you. See these profiles? You need to make profiles, guys, and you need to be measuring them accurately. So see how I've got a couple here? So the average die-cast car is 60 to 70 grams. And I've put down that it's 7 centimeters by 4 by 4. That will allow me to do a largish size car. And then what Whatnot does is it starts bundling. So if you only buy one, it won't be that much. But because it's literally working it out to Australia Post, basically what happens there is it'll eventually add it and space it. It's like it's cubing it. It's cubing everything. And once it gets up to the next weight range, it'll bump up the postage on you a little bit. So, yeah, I do. I put a generic weight in to cover you guys that you're not overpaying, but also that I'm not paying either. Because you pay Whatnot the post. Your band 5 doesn't get used. Nothing gets used. So DVD profile, I did that just in case the case was a bit heavier. Typically, a DVD is about 160 grams, but some of them with double disc, 180. And that's for a small novel. Heavier novels, you'll be looking at about 400 grams. So what you do is you sort of figure out that you're going to be selling things that are roughly the same size. Does that help? I hope it does. So that's how I do my items. But there is another way. I can actually literally do add item, add item, add item, add item, and I could do 100 that people can scoot through them and see what they want. One, it takes away a bit of the element of surprise because they can see whether or not they want to stay. The idea is that you want to keep people in the show engaging with you, because the more people engage, the more it pushes things out. So I would advise against that. People may look at the stuff and like go, nah, I don't want that. And then all of a sudden, randomly, you go, well, today I'm also going to be selling this card. Linda, let's have a look here. Basically, with this sort of thing, it is. Let's have a look at the question. Are the whatnot post prices? Yes, absolutely. Like having no discount on post at all. But as long as you're doing what I just said to do, then not like a bully, but do what I say. You shouldn't be out of pocket for your post, other than your packing materials. But if you're buying like not even Aussie Post ones, buy generic mailers. It won't cost you that much. At the end of the day, if you're selling your stuff cheap, even on whatnot, you shouldn't be pricing it that you lose. Like the Matchbox cars, they'll be worth more than $3, but I paid 20 cents for them, so I can eat up some of the expenses there for packaging. So we just know at the end of it, okay, we use this much. And Ali and I, this is our business together, even though I'm the presenter. So we know if we're allocating our money towards packing for this, we just go halves in it from our separate businesses. As this is our one, but we both incur the costs. If I sell one of my books, we both go halves in how much it costs to publish that book. So it works out well, guys. You can make money. Just know there's going to be a lot of packing. Does anyone else have any any sort of questions or anything like that while we're in here? We're 47 minutes into the stream, guys. We'll go for another 13. But do you have any other questions that you would like to know? Is this helping? We're literally looking at whatnot at the moment. The only bits I've got to try to be careful. Though we did go into shipping and there were no names there, but yeah. So everything comes out here. And then let's have a look here. So as you can see, guys, I'm transparent. You can make money on there. As you can see, we've been processing stuff. We've been working bloody hard at it, but you guys can do this too. It's got nothing to do with me as such. It's just got that, I know I can host okay, but you guys can too. I've been watching your shows. I jump in whenever I can, and you guys are killing it. So just advertise on your Facebook pages. On the weekend, we can do stuff. As Liam asked, do I use cross-listing? No, I haven't used cross-listing yet because eBay is my primary marketplace, and on Whatnot, the way I've got it set up, I don't have to really. So, yeah, it is just a case of just holding up an item, and then if Ali is not sure, or we drop a post-it note because I bought cheap ones this time, so I think that will happen more. Ali goes back and plays that auction. And it's video. She literally sees me. And that's why you've got to be sure to thank whoever it is. One, it's good manners. But that way, if you're watching your video later, if you're doing it by yourself or you've got someone helping, they can literally hear you say, oh, thanks, Alley Cat. And then you move on to the next one. Okay, SJK. Thanks, Tim, and thank you for buying all those books, mate. You're a bloody legend. I appreciate it. SJK says, so for example, I sold 600 worth of stock. Cheeky. 600 odd worth of stock in my shipping profile. I'll look at Ali because just in case I get stuff wrong here. She does our shipping. I sold 600 odd worth of stock. In my shipping profile, it said shipping was $175 and my payout was $400. Does this mean I paid shipping? I also charged $15 flat rate. Yes, that would be then, wouldn't it? Yeah, you paid shipping, mate. Don't do it. Charge them. On eBay, you would. Well, sorry, I do. Nah, just measure. Donald, thank you, mate. Do you mind if I do this gently just because Poppet is right there and, cat's an ear? So I'm going to go, thank you. I appreciate it. I just don't want to scare her. Like, yeah, thank you so very much. But you do get an apple shake, mate. Thank you. Yeah, that's what we were just saying then, Farm Girl. We were saying about the video receipts. So, yes, we're talking about that one. And, yeah, it is pretty neat. It comes in handy, actually, the video. Like, we managed to nail most of them, but, like, because Ali's been doing other stuff and working on other things, I think I've done the last two, and I've been responsible for the notes. Or last 1.5, I apologize. And yeah, I forget sometimes because it's a bit of it's pretty full on, as you guys know, scribbling stuff down and talking at the same time. But yeah, the video receipts are mint, except for the fact that there is a possibility I'd accidentally show account information. I don't know what. I'll look another time at the video receipts, and I may be able to actually play them back for you. Pop it, disconnect the internet. Look, at the moment, there's still a lot of people doing like Brizzy. I'm sure there's people in Brisbane doing it. For example, well, I know Queensland for sure. You've got Para doing it. And yes, I cash out manually because at the moment, I think you have to get 1,000 sales before it starts spitting it out. So we literally need to wait until the items reach you guys, and then the funds become available. The referral money becomes if it's the 15. If you sign up as a buyer, yeah, if the buyer, sorry, I got distracted by the chat. If you guys do the buyer referral, like you don't want to be a seller, and you get the $15 and I get the $5, that's as Whatnot credit. I can only use it to shop. And just so as you guys know, I screwed up. I had my credit card was fairly heavily loaded up, and I didn't know that when I was making purchases, Whatnot is very cheeky. It gives me the $5 credit to buy the item, but the shipping doesn't come out of that. It comes off your credit card. So I was right up near the limit of my card, not having made my payment, and it was rejecting. So just be aware of that. Maybe your cards, when you are paying, your credit card may be full. So give it a couple of bucks before you start thinking you're shopping with your credit. That was yesterday, Vic Uni. So, yeah. Let's have a look here. SJK does charge shipping on eBay. Yeah. Just as long as you're weighing your stuff properly, mate, it's not ripping the customer off at all. I think a couple of, like, the way we all got started with, like, oh, we're all going to cap postage at, this amount. It just isn't feasible. Timsy, I'm getting those messages. I will investigate. The way our little unit is set up, for me I can put Starlink out in the backyard, no worries. But literally, I then need to somehow get a modem in, and it would only come in through the kitchen. You're very welcome, mate. You get an apple shake for that. Where's Poppet? And that's for Donald too. Thank you. Yeah, I hope that helps. Let's have a look here. Foulmouth says I'm undecided on Whatnot. Well, you could use your Whatnot purchases to start your Whatnot store, mate. I've never seen someone buy so much. Okay. He's got some really good stuff too. Extra apple shake, of course. So basically, guys, I think you should be giving Whatnot a shot. If and I'm not being silly now, if you can talk and not like, hello, I am, as long as you don't freeze up, if you can just talk and you can read, You've got to keep up with the chat, guys. And do me a favor. The Americans call the chat. I do need help with the internet. So if you don't mind, I don't know. iNet is in Geelong. If you would be kind enough to email me at geelongflipper@gmail.com and we'll continue that conversation. Yeah, I think we can. I'm not entirely sure, but I can look it up. Yeah, so I would say give Whatnot a shot, guys. What I typically would suggest you, if you want to have some nice surprises for people, please do. But typically I have if I'm comping, I basically work out, because I promote everything, if I'm going to get, say, 10 to 12 bucks or less, I'm happy with it going on Whatnot, because by the time we muck around, by the time I cop the fees and everything else, it doesn't quite get down to that low, but at the moment there's no fees on Whatnot. So there's just the transaction charges. So use your month and smash it if you're comfortable. Like those first 4 or 5 shows I did, I talked until I didn't have a voice. So yeah, like I said, I hope all this does help you. There's a lot of stuff. Their support chat is weird. There's a bot chatting with you, and then when it gets to the point the bot can't speak to you, you start getting messages from their email, and you think it is from there. So yeah, it is. It's just one of those weird things, guys. Also, with these tutorials, right? Watch them. Please watch them. They don't take long at all. They're very easy to understand. And worst case scenario, if you want, one day we may even play those tutorials, and then we'll talk about each one at the end of it if it helps you guys. I just think at the moment we're hamstrung for choice in Australia, so we may as well learn more about this, because the Americans have got a lot of choices with their streaming service, or not services, ways of making money, their platforms. So I don't know of that many over here. I hear names that I've never heard of before, but I don't know if they're over here. So it's eBay for me. I don't want to do Gumtree. I don't want to do Facebook Marketplace, really, unless the thing's massive. Because is this available? I now pretty much don't answer, is this available, if someone sends it. Because on the one where I wanted to buy stock, people were messaging, is this available? It's like, no, nuff. Thanks, Vic. We'll look into it. Spare routers, thank you. Yeah, New Joy, I've not done Gumtree for the longest of times. So yeah, I wouldn't know. I've gone on there probably about 4 years ago or more. I didn't sell though, I just had a peek. Katie's saying Gumtree sucks as well. And speaking of, I actually screwed up one of your DVDs I put back in the reject pile. So I managed to fish it out today, and Ali's got it sent off to you. So it's not late. It's just I had misplaced it. Okay, Gumtree is really sleepy. Speaking of being sleepy, I'm about to wrap this up. As you can hear, the voice is starting to go. Yeah, tomorrow we'll try to have the day off. There'll be a video out. Today's video will be out for you. There'll be there probably won't be a live. I can't promise that, but I have scheduled a Whatnot. We'll have to see where we are. If there's a last minute cancellation, forgive me, and I'll make it up. If you're after some cool Matchbox cars and a bit of Flip family banter, then that will be the one. I can see there's 9 bookmarked the show, so thank you for that. I generally attribute that to the family straight away. That's a good question, Joey. Is the trading post still a thing? You guys, if you don't remember, there's at least in Vic, you could buy the trading post paper, and maybe it's gone electronic now though, Joey. So yeah, the old trading post. Thank you so very much, Rhiannon. I appreciate that. Guys, we'll wrap this one up. Thank you so very much for keeping me company, and all your good thoughts for the old man. are appreciated. And we'll get on with it. We'll be communicating soon. You'll be getting your video tomorrow regardless. It's a pick pack, but also you'll see me down in the dumps visiting my dad. I nearly didn't record it, and then I just thought, well, I tell you guys everything else. So it's I'm not going to do a clickbaity title or anything like that, but you'll see me driving there and driving back, and I am a bit down in the dumps, and then we start talking about reselling and I perk back up. So I'm going to literally finish. Hey, watch this for fun. Ready? No, you guys, you need to all still be here. Hang on. It's going to be funny. All right. So, guys, you are going to guest star at the end of this video that I'm putting out tomorrow. You ready? I've never thought of doing this before. See, it's pretty clever, huh? So, guys, we're living in the Matrix. Now, I did all my pick pack, and then, as you can see, it looks like I've frozen on the screen, but I haven't, but I have, but I haven't. And I was lucky because I did all the listings right. And then I didn't have to do anything else because Ali showed up and took everything to the post office. Now I've done the live stream and you guys are all there. You're all talking and it's pretty neat. It's like we're inceptioning the Flip family forever in the video. It's like this and like this. You guys are shaking. Like you can see everyone's shaking, like waving. Put him a put, just put out some little, put him a puts. And I'm going to wrap this video up, all right? You guys rock. Thank you. You're live. You're here. You're live. You're static. You're live, but you're here forever. And you're static, but you're live. And a big thank you to all the channel members. Love you guys. Thank you. And New Joy put up the link there, but you can't click on that link because it's a video image. And I'm out of here. Maybe having the day off tomorrow, hopefully. Got to do a bit more work. And you guys are the best. Don't go anywhere live. Okay, guys, you have to go, though, all right? Not because you've been bad and you're not in timeout. And just know you're amazing. You're wonderful. You guys are better. You guys are really good. Wonderful, in fact. And I'm going to see you live or I'll see you on the next video. How's that, guys? We did a good job. I could hear you in the background. Thank you so very much. And, yeah, we inceptioned the hell out of that. I'm going to hop off this while we've still got a connection. Have a really good night, guys. Thank you so very much. And, yes, you're going to be on 2 videos now, here and here and here and here. All right, laters. Bye-bye.